Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to review the basic concepts of atomic structure that are fundamental to understanding this course. In the previous lesson, we talked about how important carbon is, so let's look at what we think carbon looks like. Remember that the basic structure of an atom includes a nucleus, composed of positively charged protons and neutrally charged neutrons. Around this nucleus orbit negatively charged electrons. What we like to do is give a proton an arbitrary unit of +1 to define its charge, and an electron an arbitrary unit of -1 to define its charge. However, do not confuse that with its mass. Protons and neutrons have almost the same mass, while electrons are much smaller, and have a much smaller mass. Now, this example we have on the screen is carbon. However, if we were to somehow be able to put carbon in a cup, and then get some super microscope to look at the individual atoms, not all of them will look like our example. Atoms exist as isotopes, or atoms with the same number of protons and electrons, but a different number of neutrons. This means that the charges of isotopes of the same element are the same. But what's different? Remember that atomic number, the bottom number in elemental notation you'll often see, is a number of protons our atom has. The mass number, the upper number in elemental notation, is the sum of the number of protons and neutrons in your atom. We just said that the number of protons and electrons doesn't change in isotopes, but the number of neutrons does. So, the only change we see in isotopes is the mass number. That's why we often say the element and the mass number to specify which isotope. For example, carbon-12 and carbon-13 are stable, and are in most organic molecules, while carbon-14 is generally unstable, and is actually used in archaeological dating. That covers the basic structure of an atom, or to the depth that you should know the structure of an atom for organic chemistry. In the next video, we'll get into the details of the structure of electrons and how they interact to form bonds.